The sun's illumination. In the original I Ching, thousands of years ago, the ancients used the 64 hexagrams, the 64 frequencies, to track and harmonize with the forces of nature. The ancients used the I Ching to guide the people, an empire, a civilization. The I Ching is a living transmission of the divine, of consciousness. The I Ching is a map of the changing cosmic frequencies of life, of consciousness. How we respond to challenges dictates the pattern of our destiny. The intention of this video is to serve you in the highest blessed way. This is abstract energy of sensing, so receive this message with your heart and body. This week, starting May 20th through May 26th, the Sun and Earth move into the 20th and 34th I Ching. This week's wisdom is rooted in the 20th I Ching, named Contemplation, the cosmic energy that brings our awareness to the now, to this very moment, to presence. The voice of alchemy, the energy to be present and speak truth in the now. So wake up, look around, and see where you are, what's in front of you right now, offering us a transformation from being absent, living superficially, to presence, experiencing being alive in each moment in the now. Can we be open to whatever life is shaping us to be, in the here and now, in presence? The now is where love breathes. This energy continues us in the quarter of civilization, a time period where we find our expression, our embodiment of our inspirations. Purpose is fulfilled through form, where we manifest ideas, concepts into real-world expressions. It's important to note, manifestation is not through the mind. It's through our expression, through the throat. And it's not a coincidence that all the 16 I Ching frequencies of the throat center are activated in this quarter of civilization. Manifestation through the movement of spirit into form, through embodiment. The sun moving into the 20th I Ching automatically activates the 34th I Ching, its programming partner, its earth, its opposite polarity in the mandala, the matrix of the Maya, the map of consciousness, the illusion. The energies are one. The earth is the manifestation, the grounding energy, what we see, and the sun is the illumination, the wisdom, what we be. The Sun and Earth this week are one of three major oppositions, not just opposite polarities, meaning that the Sun and Earth create a powerful quantum energy that creates a global definition for all of us, from our sacral center, our life force energy, the engine of life itself, to the throat. This is powerful life force energy manifesting through speech, through our truth in the now. It's all about the now rather than the future. The earth, the grounding energy, what we see is in the 34th I Ching, named the power of the great. Above thunder, below heaven. Thunder in heaven, respecting the established order. The power of heaven is heard in the voice of thunder, which proclaims its vastness. The populace is compelled to obey what they cannot change at present. Thus are tyrants raised to power by oppression of dissenting voices. But those who rule with justice may give rise to obedience born of respect. The sun, the illumination, the wisdom, what we be is in the 20th I Ching, named Contemplation. Above wind, below earth. Wind above earth. Contemplation brings perspective. On the ground, the air is still, but at a height, the wind blows. Standing upon a tall tower, one feels the purifying force of the wind. From this high place, contemplation brings perspective and clarity. The potential for spiritual power is fulfilled. The 2034 quantum field energy is individual energy of knowing and is part of integration energy. This energy fuels the evolutionary process through the process of distinguishing knowing oneself from the other. This energy is entirely focused on self-preservation and self-empowerment. The 34th I Ching is located in our sacral center, our life force energy in the now, guiding our response in the now. The 20th I Ching is located in our throat center, activating a pressure to speak our truth in the now. The 34th I Ching, the shadow of force, is the victim of our physicality, which manifests as being shy or a bully. The 20th I Ching, the shadow of absence, superficiality, is the victim of insecurity, which manifests as being absent or hectic, the dilemma of self-awareness. All individual energy has melancholy built into it, but it's also highly creative when we allow for movement of the body. In the 34th I Ching, it's the frustration over the inability to utilize one's power in the present moment. One feels dissatisfied because one feels unable to harness the ability to make an impact or bring desired change to one's circumstances. In the 20th I Ching, it's that uneasy or unsettling feeling with the current state of the world. One senses a discomfort or a dissatisfaction with the way things are in the current moment. The 2034 quantum field channel is named the channel of charisma, a design of thoughts that must become deeds. This is pure life force energy manifesting in the now. This is the only channel going from the sacral center to the throat. So imagine a valve going from life force energy directly to the throat. The 2034 channel is all about the now rather than the future. The 34th I Ching is arguably the strongest energy in all the 64 I Chings. The 20th I Ching sees life only in the now, the present moment. Together, they give us access to power as a strong manifesting potential through our response to life in the now. The last few transits have taken us on a journey of sharing our unique knowing, our perspective, our truth in making a contribution of the mutation of the life around us. This week's solar transit brings us to a place called the now, the present moment, where we experience being alive, the voice of alchemy, the energy to be present and speak truth in the now. Can we be open to whatever life is shaping us to be by being in the here and now? Can we meet ourselves, life, the body as we are? In the original I Ching, the ancients named the 20th I Ching contemplation, which means viewing from above. Contemplation is a forgotten secret art, the sense of viewing inwardly and being viewed, viewing life around us objectively, the process of becoming the witness of life, of the magical life force energy flowing through us and in the world around us. This sacred art of contemplation can't be learned or taught. It can only grow from within us. As we remember to breathe, as we bring our awareness to our breath, we return to the now, to the simple, to truth, where we experience being alive. It's difficult to live in and enjoy the moment when we're thinking about the past or worrying about the future. Over time, as we remember our breath, as we are rooted in contemplation, in this higher viewing, we deepen our awareness and presence in the now. We begin to thread the important connection that our perception, our experience of the outer life is built upon the foundation of our inner life. The whole purpose of gaining this view, this contemplation, is to learn to see how we create our own suffering. When we're rooted in the now, the present moment, we witness and observe the difference between our truth and what's not our truth. This inner alignment, this wisdom, guides us to know, to distinguish between the two in the outer world, eliminating doubt and confusion. Over time, with self-love and gentleness, in presence, we live, we be, we experience being alive smoothly, with a deep-rooted calmness, a trust. We see into the truth of who we truly are, how our actions, thoughts, words, and speech are reflected back to us. Presence is the light, and absence is the lack of light. When we're rooted in presence, in the here and now, our responses, our expression, our awareness moves into words and actions that powerfully transform the world around us. The most powerful and authentic way to lead the world around us to growth and expansion is by leading ourselves as great powers unleashed in the now. The collective global aura is here to respond, to heal and attune to universal flow and abundance. We surrender the need to initiate or react. If you're a manifestor aura, you're here to respond to your inner knowing. If you're a generator aura, you're here to respond to the outer world. If you're a projector aura, you're here to respond to recognition and invitation. If you're a reflector aura, you're here to respond to the cycles of the moon. We often see when we're not looking. We often hear when we're not listening. This is one of the many mysteries of life, the evolutionary force of change hidden in the now, in each moment of existence that's empowered within us. When we empower ourselves, the effects of the world around us can be charismatic. We are in a time-space reality that's integrating us to a new and more relevant alignment with our future. This solar transit is leading us to the Gemini new moon happening May 26th, a new timeline, a new era in human evolution. Trust the now, trust the body, trust the moment, trust the breath, the silence, truth. Life is only understood backwards, but is lived and experienced in the now. The now is where love breathes. Can we be open to whatever life is shaping us to be by being in the here and now, the forever unfolding now? Magic, the art of doing nothing outside of your own nature. Remember, love yourself and choose to be blessed.